taking my time right now.
Taking my time right now.
XO with a gold rose, play solo with my hometown. By emotion, rather loosely, making motions. Can you see this world from my point of view? Can you feel what's real as a number two? Can't shut us down, you never knew. It's never knew, it's never lose.
All my life I've been an underdog, but never been a victim. Trying to find my own path, cause I've been fed up with the system. Let some years pass, hoping I get hit up with a vision. Feel redundant, but it's just cause I won't let up on the mission. The biggest thing I had to learn was patience. From waiting, had to work the day shift. Caught up in the matrix, afraid to be complacent and miss my chance to make it. Now I'm coming with the greatness to give the game a facelift. People took advantage of my trust for the wealth. When you switch up on me, that's the side you stuck. Choose it well. I was down for a second, now I'm up to excel. Inside the body in the booth when I'm in touch with myself. I brought the truest feeling. I watched the roof go missing. My watch can't lose a minute without me moving with it. I seen your type before. You and Judas twinning. I think I'm through with wishing I wouldn't do it different.
No more hopes and dreams for me, no more. Untamed, unchained, I'd be short-changing myself if I give it all.
Can't stop till we'll see it's bigger than McDonald's. My circle so tight, I'm watching who around us. I feel like I'm seen and no one that can see me. I knew it since I would burn my tapes on CD. I feel like I'm Trina, knowing I'm the baddest. I feel like I'm Michael, knowing I'm the baddest. It's the feeling back when 32 had it. This ain't no illusion, but I got the magic. My cousin grew up in DH, it was desolate. You could call it Arrested Development. They would call us anything except excellent. Ain't no hope in you grow, but pessimist. They so protected, you thought I was celibate. I'm killing these beats with an elegance. Rappers' impression is full of embellishments. Time to sell they soul to be relevant. Smaller the room, the bigger the elephant. I got roots to the street like the sediment. My account only take honor, just prejudice. When you book me, that's just a prerequisite. I got married to the game, we affectionate. In my closet, I got high fashion skeletons. I opened up like the mic was a therapist. I kept it real from the genesis.
I don't care what the problem is. I will keep you in perfect peace. He'll keep you in perfect peace tonight. But there's something that you got to do. Oh, just keep your mind. You gotta keep your mind stayed on here. If you don't think you're gonna make it tonight, if you don't think you can take it tonight, I will keep you in perfect peace.
My whip cold as ice, my chick cold as ice, diamonds cold as ice. I got all the shine, I control the light, I get so precise. I ain't got no spare time, and I don't share time. I've been at this every night, working for paradise. If I I show my happy side. I hope I wear it right. It ain't just ice in my chains. I got ice in my veins. You can't see through my frames. It's just me in my lane. They can't speak to my pain, so I can't address them. Since I was 5, always knew I was special. They could be dope, but man, I got that pressure. Not on my level. They wanna see me fall like Pablo, but I'm more like on third in the Bronco. Always been 100, I ain't never been partial. Always give my all, look, I might see tomorrow. Coming for the spot, they better.
Do something else! Do something else! That's it! That's all we want!
What is the tea? The girls are fighting! No! The girls are fighting!
Now check that.
Now check that, and welcome to another Talk Your Shit Tuesday. This is episode 241. I am just Jer with
The Lucky Laugh.
and we have a guest in the building. As y'all can see, he is extremely talented. He wears many hats, and we are blessed to have him in the building with us to talk some shit. Everyone say hello to Mr. Will Cherry. Hello, sir.
Put your fucking hands together. Put them together.
Thank you guys for having me. Man.
No, anytime. Thank you for reaching out.
No, they gonna
The
be clapping
professional and
for
business way too at that.
they gonna be clapping for real after this. I'm serious. I've done my research.
As have I. And the boy is talented.
My God.
Y'all know those real artists that we talk about that make real
My
cohesive
God.
music and real projects? He's
My
one
God.
of those.
My
He is
God.
one of those.
Thank you.
So before we get into talking shit, how has everyone week been, sir? We do weeks from last Tuesday to this Tuesday.
Okay.
So who wants to go first? Oh, we got Mars on the switches also.
Mars
he
on the
mic'd up
switches.
to today. You got to move it closer to you. I just realized.
Yes, I didn't want them to hear me breathing, but hey, I'm here. I'm here on the switches. And I don't mind starting my week off
Do it.
Go ahead.
because, you know, the weeks start off on Tuesdays.
I know
So
that's
it's starting
right.
off great, but my week outside of here starts on a Monday, and that Monday hits hard from a weekend being off, which is barely a weekend. But Saturday and Sunday was okay for me. Monday was real tough, but I'm glad to be here.
Amen. Amen.
Y'all celebrate Sweetest Day? What's going on?
Absolutely
That
not.
happened.
Absolutely.
I forgot.
Oh,
Now check that.
That happened.
can we ask the guests? Do you know?
I did know. We celebrated.
I hope you know.
Oh, yay. What did you
Nice.
guys
Yes.
do? What did y'all
Black
do?
love wins,
Right.
goddamn
Every
it.
time. Oh, the Czar's in the building. What
Oh,
up?
yes. Let's
Shout out to our king of comments, our newest king of comments. Shout out to Uncle Fats. Like he said, wheels back-to-back weeks.
Oh,
Okay, now
That's hard.
back to the black love. What y'all do for Sweetest Day?
I mean, we just spent a lot of time with each other. We went out to eat. I'm trying to remember like all the stuff we did. We just hung out because we've both been super busy, so it felt good to just like carve out some time to spend time with each other.
I know that's
That's
right.
beautiful. I
So
don't know
y'all-
who Visual
y'all
9
communicate?
is, but we see you in the
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah.
Imagine that communication. Imagine it. Some ladies just don't have it in them.
Some
I commend
people.
y'all. For,
so what was
Communicating.
Sweetest Day?
yeah,
That was what, Friday?
I think it was Saturday. I believe it's always
Oh,
a
it's
Saturday.
Saturday?
I think.
Saturday. It's always on a Saturday. Let's start
Yeah.
there.
American greetings.
Shout out to Todd Zach Jr. He's in the building.
To the homie Todd.
Let's go. My girl took me on a date, so that was
Oh.
dope. Yeah.
Shout out to the missus.
Yeah. Little Italian place. Had a little chicken masala.
How was it?
It was really good, you know. It's like chicken masala. I mean,
So what is a marsala again?
you know, it's like with some wine and some gravy, some little flat chicken. You flatten out the chicken. It's a lot of mushrooms, which I love. So
It sounds like a salad, but go ahead.
But their noodles, you know, because usually I be having it with like angel hair noodles. No, they had these fat
the angel
but
hair is the
thin,
classy noodle.
like they were wide but thin noodles. And I wish I knew the fucking name of them. I was like, see, I thought these was gonna be real thick and weird,
They probably
but they
made them from
wasn't.
scratch.
It was they were
But
definitely
it'd be
made from
flat
scratch.
like that and get
Yeah, they
angel
was
hair?
flat as fuck,
'Cause
but they
angel hair
were
is high
wide.
class
So they was soaking up all the gravy and shit. Oh no.
That sounds delicious.
And then they had the little Parmesan on top. Ooh.
Did they grate it in front of you?
Child, we had the calamari, we had the little fried risotto balls or whatever the fuck
And the
they
calamari
was.
was the
I
appetizer,
love
correct?
risotto.
Hope it was the appetizer.
Those were
All
the
right, because they made an appetizer. Man.
they fried the tomatoes that they had with the calamari. That was nice.
Roman.
I love when they be frying the lemon.
Yeah.
Oh my god, fry all that shit.
Fry it up.
Like, batter it all up,
Please.
toss it all in there.
Please.
And give me your best sauce, your best aioli.
Jambalaya.
And that's like a good
Oh yeah,
aioli.
I just didn't like the water, and that's the first.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
I know, right?
That's a yelp.
So my
review.
thing is like, if I go to a restaurant, I judge the place off the water. If you're filtered, I hope it's filtered. Let's start there. I hope I'm not going to no restaurant with unfiltered water, like out the tap. Y'all
The
gotta
McDonald's
relax.
give you a bottle with
Please
their logo.
get a Brita.
It is
Please.
by design.
Please get a Brita at the very least. Some Aquapana, some something, some Pellegrino, something. I need something. So I didn't like the water. That was about it. The drinks were nice.
Nothing like good drink.
Yeah, we was
Did they
floating.
give you an option for water? Oh,
That was the other thing. Yeah, I
So
judge.
you
I judge
just signed up to drink
for tap.
the tap
They just give you tap
with the germ.
with no ice.
Oh.
It was just quote unquote already cold.
It's about
But then
1
when
or
it's
2%
already
chlorine
when it's
in there,
already
too.
cold,
They clean it with chlorine,
yeah, it had this really metallic aftertaste. Like I really wasn't feeling the water,
so they didn't boil.
so I
it.
was scared.
They didn't
That
boil
would
it.
make me not want to go back because
I was
what?
scared for the rest of the day.
I'm like,
drink
y'all
my-
using
I'ma
this water
drink
when
my
y'all
pasta.
Hold
cook them
up.
fancy flat noodles and shit.
And it doesn't help
I'm
that
gonna drink the pasta. That
didn't
was
that
boiled.
whole area just have that whole boil
Yeah.
alert?
Boil alert, shaker.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even be over there. Why we here?
Clean the
Why
ice.
she here, right?
Why is she here?
Y'all want to check my notes? My third note in my phone right now is boil alert, and they never told me. Cleveland Heights everything borders shaker at some point.
But I'm not gonna lie, the food was good. I was very pleased
Well, that's good. That's
that my
good.
girl took me out. I
Do
felt
anything
special.
else?
Now we went back to the house and we Netflix
And she
and no, ain't no chilling. She fell asleep. It wasn't wasn't nothing but sleep happening. Which is cool. So
and then like some good sleep.
we tried to watch a movie, but yeah, no. I couldn't even tell you what the movie was.
Oh yeah, the sleep must have been real good.
Oh, the
Man,
sleep
it
was
that time. It
phenomenal.
was that time
Phenomenal.
y'all had good meals and it was time to nappy nap. Before I get into
We
my
even went
week,
to the gas station and get some snacks. We didn't even eat the snacks. It was crazy.
Oh.
We just went to sleep.
well, that just means if you woke up in the middle of the night, you had snacks to eat while you was gaming.
yeah, it wasn't waking up.
Oh, it was
no
that
waking
sleep.
up.
Okay. Artazar said he still want to feature with you before the year's up.
Yes.
So get into that.
Yes.
My week has been very eventful. This was my first week operating as a regional manager at my job, and it was a lot. But I enjoyed it. I did. I like being challenged, so I enjoyed all that good stuff. So that's literally what my week was. Like I literally worked every day. Saturday ended up being a work day. I decided to go to one of our events. I usually aren't able to go to our company outings for the most part, especially on the weekends because I be working or I need a break. But I went and that turned into a whole full thing, a whole full day. And it was just like, ooh, baby. But hey, like I said, I enjoy it. I'm up for the challenge. So that was my week. Oh, Vigatron is in the building. What's going on?
Yes, assistant to the regional manager. You already know.
Relations.
Assistant to the regional manager.
Hey, it'd be like that. I need an assistant at this point, and it just started. But I'm I'm getting into delegating and just not doing everything myself.
Well, you have it naturally.
What, the delegating or doing everything myself?
That's
Both.
very true.
Both, yeah. This
That's
is true.
very true.
This is true. Oh, I had a therapy session with my new therapist. That was
It's so wrap around. Come on.
That was very eye opening. Yeah.
All right, open eyes.
Yeah, I found out I'm an empath, which I had no idea. I was just like, how? And then when she started explaining, I was like, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. That was for laugh only, sorry. That's funny. So y'all ready to get into some shit?
Child, I feel like therapists be around to gaslight you. I ain't gonna lie.
Therapists are free if you know how to look for them.
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, it's free for me technically because our company is paying for all of our sessions. So, hey, I will say.
So yeah, if you need a little confirmation, why not?
I do. I've told y'all I'm in that I'm in an evolution phase in my life. So it's nice to be able to sit down with someone even before I went to this session. Every single time that I've met her at company outings or just events, I always leave feeling like I learned something new about myself. And for me, that's extremely important with where I'm at in life. I got to know myself to get better. So look, I'm trying to take over the world. So I got to do what I got to do. You know?
Ahead. Shit.
So first thing on the docket, let's just get RIPs out the way.
Child.
RIP to, what's his name? Liam Payne from One Direction. He died at the age of 31. He fell off his balcony in like Argentina or something, right? RIP to him. Before we get started on all the drugs that was in the system, I heard the 911 call.
Okay.
Because somebody at the hotel called 911 and they legit said, hey, we are scared. We need somebody here immediately. There is a man in his room. He is very irate.
We've asked him to leave.
Yeah. It seems like he may or may not be on some drugs and intoxicated. And the main reason that we are scared is because his room has a balcony.
Could be a setup.
Yeah. Because why would you just...
So what you presented also... You have to put into totality the fact that they had the video, which is live from his Instagram stories of him having this very intimate conversation with his loved one, talking about the children. It was just very normal seeming, but usually that's something that happens when people seemingly or famous in that aspect that commit suicide. They have these normal days, but it's kind of suspicious. Even with the call, you have to question. It's like, well, is that enough?
I think it's weird that he just randomly said, we're only concerned because he has a balcony.
I don't think, to me, that's...
No.
Right, so... They have a guest. I'm pretty sure they're used to dealing with guests that are drunk, maybe, and or high, all those good things. They go in their room, they in their room. But if you're in a different country, this man is on a higher floor and he irate, he drunk, he acting up, and he got a balcony, that should be the time they call and let the hey, we need y'all to get y'all asses here. And for him to emphasize that point, he got a balcony in his room.
Well, usually
they're not charged. Paper trail. I mean, yeah, the paper trail or not, they're not trained to deal with those situations, though. That's not their responsibility.
That's a very good question.
Has he done this before?
Has he done this before?
Should we expect or assume? Should we send a coroner because we know this person has been habitual in these type of activities?
Well, with the drugs? Well, you doing pink cocaine. That wasn't his first time doing it.
Suicide don't take drugs.
Yeah, if you want to jump, you want to jump.
Have you even given any sign of symptom?
So funny enough, I've been watching old episodes of ours, and I came across 226, which has been my favorite right now. And we talked about the gentleman, Webby's DJ, who committed suicide.
I remember. He went off.
Yeah. It's kind of like when he said all that he said about Webby, talking about, all the shit that they went through with Webby. All those things were reported. But we didn't know until...
So, what, that he was on drugs or that he had problems? We didn't know about the drugs, but we knew that One Direction had problems. They was fighting on stage at one point at a whole concert.
I didn't go to that show.
They were one of the most famous boy bands, and we all know.
I seen them in Columbus.
We know when you that
it was dope,
and didn't they get discovered on like the X Factor or something?
I don't know.
It was on TV for sure.
Yeah, so
it was some planted fucking shit.
No, but we know people go through that, especially when they young and they growing up. They all be fucked up. They all be on drugs. Every child star.
But we live in a time where you know that now, or we been knew that. So you sign up for something you can't handle. Like sometimes people, when there's too much pressure on you, that's when you be out of control. Like I'm tired. Like I feel like I feel like I can do it, but like my body is not allowing me. You're living up to something that you're not.
No one's
you're not
paying
built for.
attention to Liam Payne.
Yeah, we're not. One Direction ain't popping no more.
Hell no.
And individually, I don't even think they working on music. Like no one cares.
The one boy is the one.
I got pain too.
Liam could have just went to fucking Argentina and had a blast and go home. Shit.
Well, clearly he did have a blast and go home. It was just to the home of the Lord.
Jesus.
And let's talk about money.
The man was doing pink cocaine.
What is pink cocaine?
A mixture of a bunch of drugs. Crack, for God's sakes.
Well, that should have been
Crack
your downfall.
is crazy.
If you got enough money, you know how to do it.
No, that's
test
not
it
it.
for it's clean.
No. If you
out here as a homeless man on the side of the corner,
pink cocaine was at the Diddy parties.
That's your. You knew where you was going. How you get up there? Somebody put you there. You popped up.
We're on the balcony.
You knew where you was going. You knew what was going to happen. You didn't know what time, but it happened.
Let me also throw this perspective in as well. Much like when Mac Miller died, he was known for taking his drugs, right? When he died from it, I already knew. I'm like, no, this is some bullshit because one drug taker knows how to take their drugs. They've been doing it this entire time.
Agreed.
Right? If we are to assume the same about Liam, what's going on with the pink cocaine? Is this a first time thing with the crack? Is this all first time? And just an unfortunate new beginning?
Oh, shout out to Two-Face J. We'll see you next week. Don't forget the Scullies. You also, we wearing poo shiesties next week on the pod.
They're not called poo shiesties. He just made it so uncool. He just made it so.
Where you buy shiesties from? I feel like it's a
Amazon, the store, and that's what the kids call them. How did I make it uncool? That's what they call them.
They're not called poo shiesties. They're just shiesties.
They're gonna be jacked up now.
Just call it poo shiesties.
So the only thing that I have to say is it's very possible that it wasn't the same pink cocaine that he's used to taking. He probably got it from Argentina.
Obviously, he did.
So maybe that is why it could have affected him a little bit more or differently. But it doesn't seem like it's a surprise to his fans.
Even more of a reason for you to stay your ass in America, where you know where your drugs coming from.
Drugs don't care about you. They gonna do their shit. And you got
I'm never going to Argentina and just sampling shit. Like I'm not. Not Argentina.
Well, I mean, he ain't sampling. Me personally.
He didn't fly.
I know when people start doing drugs, they whatever. Yeah. But when you are to the level of you doing pink cocaine,
you keep saying that as if you know what that is.
It's a mixture of a bunch of drugs. You want me to bring up the list and say all of the drugs that was in it?
Well, if you die, then you should know why. Because it's pink and you shouldn't be doing it. It should be white at least. Whitney Houston ain't do no pink shit.
We don't know that, but she ended up dead anyway. All I'm saying is I don't see anybody, if they decide to do drugs for the first time, they gonna go straight to some shit called pink cocaine.
That's called fentanyl.
Which leads me to believe that maybe that's what he do.
No, it is what he do. I'm telling y'all, nobody would. His fans. The fans who love the One Direction.
Was murdered.
Nobody was online like, oh, we didn't know, or they weren't shocked about the drug part. Everybody was just shocked that he died. Nobody was shocked about. We don't pay attention to these white,
like Mac Miller,
to these white boys.
I was shocked.
Yeah, but it was a known thing that he was had a drug problem or an addiction problem, should we say? The only thing for him, it just seems like he kept it under wraps.
Well, raps or not, we know where it will end you up if you don't stop.
Look, all drugs end up with you being dead eventually.
Yeah, weed ain't killing nobody like that.
Uncle Fat says they have a show called Unsung, and it talks about every star we love music-wise that have a drug problem. Every artist seems to have a drug problem.
Yeah, especially the good ones. You like drugs?
Not dog.
Oh my God. Let's get into you. So no drugs?
No, I've never been like a drug taker or anything like that.
Oh.
Like not even a little contraband?
No, I've never been into it.
No marijuana? No.
No.
That's dope.
Love
Stay
that for
pure.
you.
Stay pure.
Look, I'm trying to get pure at the moment. That's why I'm on a fast.
Yeah.
But baby, I'm letting you know now. As soon as the 90 days is up, getting high.
So why do not? Oh, go ahead. Never mind.
I'm technically doing 94 days.
That's good.
Because I gave myself 4 cheat days, and I don't want to rob myself out of the complete 90. So, people be taking drugs to deal with the pressure and all these new drugs that come out. I mean, they got the money, they buy and try. These are facts. When you got disposable income and you know for a fact you're gonna be rich for the rest of your life, you already doing drugs. You don't have a problem trying no new stuff.
Yeah, and you're more susceptible now.
Absolutely.
You have more reach. The landmine field is bigger now. There's more bombs you can step on.
All right, so that's all we know for RIPs. Anybody else who died, prayers out to you and your family and friends and all the good people that love you. So let's get into Mr. Will Cherry, because you that nigga.
Well,
You're extremely, extremely talented. When you, I'm going to assume it was your assistant, your manager.
Yeah, my manager. Yeah.
Your manager. Shout out to the managers.
Shout out to
when she slid in our email.
Yeah.
Professional. She emailed us. I was like, what's still cheating? I said after. Anyways, I wasn't familiar. I asked, I'm like, who the fuck is Will Cherry? She was like, no, he one of them ones. Like he got a name on her. So I'm like, all right. Like I tell everybody, I'm still new to this shit, even though I've been in this realm for 5-6 years. Everything still feel new to me. Like I'm still discovering artists in Cleveland, how to do things, stuff like that. But Laugh has kept her ear to the streets just about her whole life in Cleveland and the entertainment world. So she knew. So I'm just like, all right, well, you say we're gonna have him on a pod, we're gonna have him on a pod. Then I actually went to your page and I was like, oh, you do a little bit of everything. Then I listened to your music. And it was like, hold on. This man don't got a bad project nowhere. Everything sound good. Everything sound professionally done. Everything sound like you had a thought process behind it. Like you had a meaning behind your words when you're spitting on these songs, that you're creating your visuals. So I greatly appreciate you for that. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Y'all be slipping out here. You know?
They do. So what I want to know first, I like asking all artists this question. When did you know? Like, when did you know that this was what you wanted to do?
I probably knew I wanted to like be creative and make stuff when I was like 7 years old, like a little kid.
Okay.
When I was like 11, 12, I started basically all at once writing screenplays for movies and different TV ideas and making music all at once. Okay. So like before I ever wrote a song, I wrote a screenplay.
Okay.
And I basically got just into all of that at once. Like I think growing up, I was super inspired by like Jamie Foxx, Will Smith, Ice Cube, anybody that could do like movies.
Powerhouses.
Yeah, movies and music, polymaths, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that since I was a kid, I was always drawn to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. So what was your first project, Mia?
My first project, technically it's this project on SoundCloud only called Outlier.
Okay.
That was like 2017.
Okay.
It was an EP.
The gems be on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go on SoundCloud and listen to it.
Yeah, that was back during like that SoundCloud era where artists were just putting stuff only on SoundCloud. Yep. But my first like project that's everywhere is Burgundy in 2020.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on. We'll get there. So let the people know everything that you do.
Yeah. So I'm a musician, like an artist, vocal, recording artist, rapper. I sing sometimes. I produce my music. I mix and master my music. I write my music. I do a lot of my own cover art. I direct and edit my music videos. I conceptualize them. I do it for other people as well.
Shout out to Name Your Price.
Yeah, Name Your Price. I'm doing an initiative right now where I work with different artists and stuff like that. I'm trying to see if like what else. Pretty much everything. Like literally everything you could think of in the process of creating music and marketing music. I do all of it. Yeah.
Shout out to David. We see you in the comments. So what about, what is it? Club
Ultraviolet.
There you go. Yeah. Club Ultraviolet. What's that?
So that's another thing. She's got the hoodie on right now, my girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
So I see you over here with your shirt on. I need one.
I saw that when he came in. I'm like, damn.
I need one of those.
Yeah, we definitely got to get to that. But like Club Ultraviolet is something that I started with my girlfriend Erica, my beautiful girlfriend Erica.
Shout out to Erica.
And my manager that you mentioned before, Andrea. It's basically like we do a lot of stuff. Like we're doing media stuff, clothing and stuff like that. But also the main thing is it's an event series, so we do different shows. I think we've done 3 events this year so far. A couple at Beachland and one at Grog. But like we put on shows, put artists in position, get paid, perform. Basically create a creative community and stuff like that.
Love that, because it's needed. It's definitely needed. And like I said, the plus is he's elevating the artists who deserve to be elevated. I cannot stress enough. It's so many artists in Cleveland who don't deserve to be artists. Y'all don't take y'all craft seriously. Y'all make burnout music that's not going to last and it's trash, and I'm tired of it. And I'm going to make sure that I call y'all out every single time where the opportunity presents itself. If you are an artist, you should care about the art that you're putting out.
Do you have anyone in mind who don't, or who fit that criteria?
Do I have anybody in mind?
Yeah, do you have anybody in mind?
No, I mean, you're funny. I respect everybody that's in the pursuit of being an artist, I would say. I definitely respect even more the people that really care. I'll say that.
Okay, that was so politically correct.
Yeah,
that's that media
was a great
training.
answer.
That's that media
training. That was
training.
a great answer.
Wasn't it? Look,
love
to see it. Love to see it.
One day I'm gonna grow up. I had
it's Talk Your Shit Tuesday. We don't have to grow up on these days.
Dead and Alive on my I was ready to name them off. What?
So let's work our way back to Burgundy.
Okay.
Yes, because that's my favorite project that I listened from you. That was in 2020, and then you released the Red Edition in 2021, literally like 10 months later. I want to know what you were going through in life during that era, because every single song on that album is good.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like that Outlier EP I mentioned, that was like 2017 SoundCloud. 2016, I started working on Burgundy. So I was working on it for 4 years. So that was like me basically becoming a man as I was making that project. So I learned instruments. Right now, I'm 27.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Baby.
Oh,
Jesus.
That's that golden age. It's something about 27.
Right, it is 27 years.
It's something about that 27. It's like a golden year.
Very special
I almost
year.
died at 27.
Ooh.
27. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my year.
But you hear how long he was working on that project?
Man, yes.
That's what real artists do.
That's crazy.
They consistently work on it. They sit on it. They don't release it until it's ready.
That's
and
crazy.
It's time.
That's exactly what
And
happened.
that's how you know it's worth it. And then for him to, like I said, 10 months later, release a Red Edition, and the new songs that he put on it, they fit perfectly. They all sound good. Like it.
Them bonus tracks?
Man.
Oh my God.
Man.
Thank you.
Go stream it. after the pod
That
is
shit
over.
with Nuke.
Yeah. Thank you. Shout out
Oh.
to Duke.
Shout out to Nuke.
Yeah.
That's my unmentionable. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Well, I was gonna play the whole.
y'all introduced me to Nick.
Since
The
we're
new
since we're
EP.
talking about it,
Yeah, let's talk about it.
your EP, Maybell's Burger.
Yes.
I'm playing the whole thing for my unmentionable.
Fire.
FYI.
That makes sense.
Yeah, why not? Because at first I was gonna play Genesis, and I was like,
Because Genesis and then Full Metal.
Well, thank you.
look, we did our research.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was in the car like, wait, this nigga don't miss.
I got in the car. I was like, "Oh, you was just listening to it too." Like I literally had it playing while I was taking out the trash.
That shit was
I'm like, "All right, I'm about to
wild.
get in the car."
I'm
And
like,
I was
this
like,
shit
"Oh,
is
you playing
wild.
it too? Well, let's go." Oh yeah,
This shit is wild. I'm like, this nigga has not missed. I put the whole Spotify shit on shuffle.
On fire.
And then that's when I ran into what is this project you got in 2020?
2020. That would probably be Burgundy in 2020.
Yeah, Burgundy was 2020.
But who did you link up with? Didn't you link up with people?
Oh yeah, that's my group Starlight. Who am I
Yes.
thinking of? Yeah.
Let's talk about Starlight.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a group?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
the group.
nigga.
Like,
This nigga been working. That's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying.
Man.
I was like, this nigga made a group. He on some Brent Fayez with Sonder type shit. Goddamn.
So who's in your group?
so it's me, my boy Z Wells, who's from Houston, my boy Save, who's from LA, my boy Xavier, who's from Indianapolis.
Okay.
So y'all covered all the bases.
Yeah, we're from all over the country. So basically during the pandemic, we had been friends and making stuff before, but during the pandemic we decided to become a group. And like we created the name and made the music and stuff like that. So basically we did all the music over FaceTime and stuff like
Man,
that.
y'all gotta hear this project. I swear to God, y'all.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. This is different.
A lot of people struggled during the pandemic. A lot of people lost a lot of stuff in the pandemic. But the people who had true hunger, the pandemic
The ones who
elevated us.
thrived.
Yeah, like we who was serious about they craft and they shit, they use that as an opportunity to legit grow. Because we did the same thing.
And then the ones that were gonna fall off anyway basically used the pandemic
As an excuse.
to fall off.
Yeah.
And we like to see that too. It lets us know, hey, you weren't that
ready.
serious.
But I like competition, but
I love it.
some of y'all deserve to fall off.
But now they dropping like flies. We just been ending everybody.
Look, we can't help it.
If I get that one to quit, they gotta go.
You never know because baby, we already working on next year. Just wait on it. So
Oh, they gonna hate. They gonna hate so hard.
I love it. I love
I'm
it.
so excited.
I'm looking forward to the hate. I'm looking forward to it because y'all just hate behind the scenes and quietly. I'm waiting for y'all to start hating out loud.
Speaking of hate, do you plan on dropping anything
Just in
next
general?
year? Or?
Next year. Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping stuff next year. I'm putting out an album next month though.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Are the two aforementioned songs, Full Metal Jacket and Genesis, gonna be on there?
Absolutely.
I know
yeah.
that's
Those
right.
are the
Okay.
singles. The album.
That's what I like to hear.
The album is called Somewhere in Ohio. So.
And you already got the merch.
I like that.
Exactly.
It's already done. It's already done.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that.
Man, that's how you do it.
So basically, the concept with the album Somewhere in Ohio, the EP Maybell's Burger, where I'm wearing the shirt, and it's like a character that works at a fictional restaurant called Maybell's Burger. The album is expounding on that. So the Maybell's Burger thing is basically like walking you into it.
Okay.
But the album is like, it has everybody, or just about everybody from Cleveland on it. Or Cleveland and Ohio. It's really just about, I don't know if I want to give the whole story away, because we have a short film as well that we're
I know that's
bringing
right.
to Capitol Theater next month as well.
Y'all hear this?
But it's just
You hear it live.
the whole idea of it is to like inspire people, basically inspire people, especially people from Ohio, but also if you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, is to inspire you. So,
Shit,
yeah,
I'm already expired.
Look, inspire the children.
fire.
Inspire
Please
the
do.
people.
Please do.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Definitely.
Let's get into some other stuff on the docket. We're gonna come back to you also as questions pop into our heads. So, Let's get into, since we're talking about Ohio and Cleveland, let's get into our sports scene. Congratulations to the Guardians for a fantastic season, but they lost to the Yankees 4-1 in the second round of the playoffs, correct? Yeah, I think that was the second round. Was it the first round? I don't know. They lost. They had a great season, though.
And I'm not saying nothing. I feel like I thought we won 2.
What, 2 games against the Yankees?
Yeah.
No, we won one game. It was 4-1.
Oh, okay.
We should have won a game.
Yeah.
That game where they were down and then they came back to tie it and then they got the lead, they should have won that game. When they lost, I said they're losing a series. It's not real. I know the Cavs did it coming back from a 3-1 deficit. They are the only team that has ever done it.
That's
in any sport. I need y'all to let it go. It happened once every however many years people like to say. It already happened. We're gonna have to wait another century before something like that happened again. It wasn't realistic, especially against the Yankees. It just wasn't realistic that they were going to come back. But I'm sure they'll have a fantastic season next year also. I look forward to it.
I seen Soto's face. I knew it was over then. When he stepped, it was the 10th inning. Because I watched the whole game. Mm-hmm. It was the 10th inning. And he was just sitting there. He was just nodding his hand. He was like...
Oh, he knew.
Like, he was looking at the picture. He was like, okay. And then he'll swing at it again and it'll be a foul. He'll be like... Every time, I'm like, I'm scared. I'm fucking freaked out. Next thing you know,
he hit it
out the fucking park.
Oof.
Out the fucking park.
Oof.
3 runs, 3 points. Never seen no shit like that.
And it was over for him.
That was it.
We look forward to next year. Shout out to the New York Liberty for winning their first WNBA title. Shout out to them. Fantastic season. They got the best mascot in the game.
They got the better lesbians. Yeah.
They do.
All right, y'all was thinking it.
I was, because there's some baddies in the WNBA,
I was
baby.
thinking it.
And it's just, baby, they is fine. They stacked. Like,
stacked. Child.
Congratulations to them. Now let's get into the Cleveland Browns.
That was a very painful game.
It was extremely boring.
You into sports?
I'm not. I've heard about the most recent game though.
Okay. It was extremely boring. It was a bad game, but that's nothing new for the Browns, especially this season. The only thing I want to talk about particularly is Mr. Watson, Deshaun Watson. He got injured. The fans booed him. This will not be the first time. I'm sorry, this isn't the first time, nor will it be the last time where sports fans have booed somebody when they got hurt. Because remember, they did it for Tim Couch when he got hurt.
I remember that.
We booed him. But what I will say, as Cleveland fans, y'all wonder why people don't want to come play for us. We have some of the best fans in the world for every sport. Truly. But the Browns specifically, football players don't want to play for us. And this is one of the main reasons that they don't want to play for us, besides the weather and Cleveland. I don't care what nobody say. Cleveland is born for an athlete. But it is. It's just, who wants to play for a franchise, and if I get hurt, y'all gonna cheer it on for my downfall? Like, yeah, they're playing bad, but it's a growing pain. They did great last year. They took some steps back, and I feel like the reason that they cheered is because most people are just fans, and y'all aren't looking at the big picture. Football is a team sport. Mm-hmm. It's no way that y'all think Watson is the only problem. Because if he was the only problem, our defense would still be playing good and shutting everybody out. Our kicker wouldn't be missing kicks. Our offensive line would be stopping people from getting to him, and he would just be making bad throws, down the field. If he did decide to run, if our offensive line was doing their job, they would create holes so he could get through. Same thing for our running backs. Our tight ends, even if he's playing back, they would still be catching balls. Our wide receivers would still be catching balls, but they're not.
Yeah.
Overall, nobody is playing good on this team.
Yeah.
The coaching is bad. Do better. Do better, fans. Like, that was just, as Fat said, it was classless. It was. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't happy to see him get hurt, but it was one of those things where maybe he'll retire and we can get another quarterback.
So now we got to deal with DTR.
Well, me personally, I think they should just play, as Fats call them, crab legs.
Is that DTR?
No, that's the dude who played in Florida and he was in college and he stole crab legs and stuff. That was the third quarterback.
Oh, Winston?
Winston, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We are playing Winston. Yeah, I forgot all about him. How can I forget about him?
They should have put him out first. Probably would have won the game. I'm starting to think that they're trying to just throw this season, which get the number one pick or something. Mm-hmm. Especially if Sanderson gonna come out this year. I would be fine with him being a quarterback.
Crab legs. That's funny.
It is, right? I'm just like, who is crab legs?
Crab legs.
Then I put two and two together. I'm just like, oh, I get it.
Child, what else we got?
Okay, so I think that's it for sports. Yeah. Y'all hip to Erica Mena and Safari? What's been going on with them?
Lord.
You know, we got to throw some ratchet stuff in there every now and then. If you aren't aware, Safari, he started a YouTube channel. He was on there crying about how he wanted his child support payments to be lower and all that good stuff. Because he's not making as much money as he used to since he's not on Love and Hip Hop. Get it? That's fair. It's understandable. So to double down on that, he released video footage from his security cams in his home of Erica Mena getting a ladder, jumping his fence, breaking into his home, beating him up and assaulting him while the kids were present also. The reason I want to talk about it is because, one, sir, I don't feel sorry for you because this was her behavior when you met her. This has always been the behavior that she has displayed, and you put 2 kids in her. And you married her. Also, on the flip side, you haven't made any instant or inkling that you want to take care of your kids. You just want your child support payments to be lower. And that's why you released that footage, because you would think that it would make her look bad so the judges would be more inclined to lower your child support payments.
Next thing you know, they gonna drop them kids off on your motherfucking doorstep. And he don't want that. He don't want that.
He don't. And I it's sad to me. I wish more of these men were more mindful of who they are having sex with and who they are choosing to have children with. That's first off. Same thing for women. And then vice versa. If you think she's a bad woman, she's abusive, you don't see your kids because every time you try to go see your kids, she's beating you up and cussing you out. Take your kids then.
You know what's scary? I didn't know that Love and Hip Hop was this motherfucking real. To the point where you're putting babies in somebody. Like, I thought it was scripted. But now you're...
I feel like you did it for a story.
You're including like real life. Like, wait a minute, this shit is wild.
I feel like they did it together the first time for a storyline, and then
now babies. That's wild. We didn't have to go this far. I would never go this far.
People do anything for clout and money.
But babies? Oh god,
child, fuck babies. Sick. You fucking Erica Mena?
Well, yeah, I will fuck Erica Mena, but I don't want babies. I don't want babies with Erica Mena. I don't want marriage with Erica Mena. I don't want a life with Erica Mena. She's fucking nuts.
She is. I've said it many a times. If you want to just purely enjoy sex, that's
like Tommy.
You need to be gay.
Would you want all that with Tommy Lee?
Absolutely
not. Krishan, any of them, any of these. Okay.
Not at all.
No exception.
It's probably a few who seem like they would.
Keisha Cole.
Melissa Ford.
No. Yes.
Melissa
I'll put
Ford
a
for
baby in
sure.
Melissa Ford.
I'll put a baby in Melissa Ford. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Keisha Cole.
I'm not putting a baby in Keisha Cole.
I'm putting a baby in Keisha Cole.
I'm big on. She seemed like she's a better person, but her mom and her sister ain't. I'm looking at more than just you. I'm looking at your family around you, baby. You might go back to reverting to being that because you still got all that badness around you.
Are they on crack?
Her mom may or may not still be on drugs.
Then we ain't got but a couple minutes.
Oh, wow. You gonna kill the mama off?
She gonna kill herself off. She the one on crack.
You know what? Yep, we did say drugs leading to you being dead.
I didn't sell it to her.
Crack is whack.
I didn't sell it to her. Shit. What? Keisha Cole. All right. Jeezy would have been okay, never mind. All right.
So, sir, did you watch the BET Hip Hop Awards?
Man, I didn't watch it. I saw a couple clips though.
What clips did you see?
I saw.
Because I ain't even seen no clips.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I saw one clip.
I watched.
I didn't see a commercial.
Yeah.
I ain't see no Instagram post. I ain't see nobody tweeting on it on Twitter about it.
You seen a clip?
I
Nigga,
saw
that's
one
like
clip.
a fossil.
Yeah.
What?
I saw one
Send
clip.
me that.
One clip.
Send me
I
the
saw it
clip.
on IG and Twitter, the blogs. It was all the same clip. So I'm interested to see which clips you saw.
That's a discovery.
I feel like I saw. You know what? I think the only thing I might have saw was Travis. He got Travis Scott got like I think it's I Am Hip Hop or one of those like.
Oh, he was the one who got the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah, he got that award.
And I love Travis.
I love Travis also because who was he to get a Lifetime Achievement Award? I mean, it's not called a Lifetime Achievement Award, but we know those awards are Lifetime Achievement Awards at this point.
Okay. As long as it's not a Lifetime Achievement Award.
I feel like it might have been I Am Hip Hop.
Okay, now I can do that.
Something like
Lifetime Achievement is wild.
Something along those like
those awards are still Lifetime Achievement Awards.
He only been out for 12 years. Lifetime is wild.
He not even purely hip hop. If we keep it in 100, he's an artist to me. You know, I feel like it's different because he experiments with his sounds. He plays with more sounds than just
that K-pop.
You know, than just standard hip hop. So
that
artists
K-pop
like
is
that,
hard,
when you are
man.
consistently pushing the boundaries, I consider you an artist. I'm not just gonna dumb you down and be like, you're a rapper, you're a hip hop artist. No, you're not, because you do more than one. You're a true artist. That's insane. Like I Am Hip.
He mentioned that in the speech. He said something along the lines of like he felt like when he first came out, he wasn't being like treated like he was really hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So I think,
and that's crazy because when he first came out, he was actually rapping.
Mm-hmm.
That was like literally before he started doing all the auto-tune type shit. Like he actually had bars.
I mean, he still got bars. Hold on.
No, he does, but
they ain't hitting like the early stuff. I get it.
The early stuff was more. He was being a little bit more quote unquote lyrical. His version of lyrical, at least.
yeah,
You know,
I feel like it's funny. Like I feel like Travis represents hip hop evolving in a way that led to me. Like I'm a Travis fan.
yes, I was gonna ask you what some of your influence because I
You
can
you
hear
hear it on Burgundy.
I can hear a lot of influences.
Yeah, definitely. Like I'm a Travis fan. I'm a Tyler fan. I'm a Kendrick fan.
Yes.
A Marvin Gaye, D'Angelo, Jodeci fan.
Oh my God.
A
He
lot
hasn't
of,
named
like-
anyone bad yet.
Yeah, I'm a fan of like all of those people, and I feel like they all influence my music in different ways for sure.
Because I was gonna ask you how extensive is your music knowledge? Everybody has like different levels. I know a lot of people like they're really into like Houston, while other people are more into like Memphis, like 3 6 Mafia and shit like that. So, and then you can really hear it versus some of these Cleveland artists, which I can't stand because their number one influence is Bone. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Should be.
However, please go outside. I need people to go outside. Like,
Yeah.
it's not all about Bone.
It's not.
Nigga.
They ain't even doing shit.
You heard about the documentary?
I don't give a fuck about that documentary.
Okay.
I don't. They're extremely talented.
Your thoughts
they
on
can
Bo?
rap their ass off, but that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I love. I'm telling you everything I was saying because you mentioned it earlier is like political, but like,
I'm like, here you go. You about to say something politically correct?
but I do love Bone Thugs. Though I didn't grow up as like the biggest Bone Thugs fan,
Right.
So like, I've been in more recent years going back and like starting to study them and started to get into more of their catalog. I have a couple songs like paying homage to them. Like, I actually sampled them on Full Metal Jacket. So like, I definitely like respect them and love them, but I definitely am not like the biggest grew up on Bone sort of person. Yeah.
I'm glad you can admit that.
Yeah, I gotta tell the truth at least.
Yeah.
At the very least.
I miss the regions in music. I miss when the Midwest sounded like our organic sound that's in the Midwest, and the South sounded like the West, and the West Coast sounded like the West Coast. Now everything just sound like y'all trying to be from Atlanta, and I'm tired of it. It's boring. It's trash and it's lazy.
I mean, there's some people like Larry June, who's very, he's from the West Coast. He sounds like he's from the West Coast.
It ain't matter, cause like even Amar Rashad, he sound like he's from the West Coast.
He does,
but he's influenced by West Coast rappers, so it makes sense. But he still has a Midwest aura about himself, so it don't sound like it's fake. Like, it sounds real. But a lot of y'all just want to sound like y'all from Atlanta, and you not. Most of y'all ain't even been to Atlanta. Y'all can't even afford gas to get to Atlanta in a car.
Child.
But you want to sound like you from Atlanta. Like, it don't make sense to me. You're in fucking Arkansas. Why are you trying to sound like you from Atlanta? Why are you... Talk about your own struggle that's happening in Arkansas. Do that.
The struggles in Arkansas is crazy.
It gotta be some struggles in Arkansas. There's struggles everywhere.
Isn't it like a
White on
classic
white crime
documentary, Banging in Little Rock, where they had like the gang banging out in Little Rock, Arkansas?
They gang bang everywhere.
Yeah.
They gang bang in Alaska.
Yeah, the highest rate of white on white crime is in Alaska.
And suicide with a lack of sun
and that's
and vitamin
literally
D.
because there's no black people.
They don't get no imports, exports, it's all out.
So naturally, Alaska has the highest.
They don't get sun, lack of vitamin D. That's why people in Cleveland crazy. Great season.
Yeah. We don't get enough sunlight. I can attest to that.
Child, there's vitamins.
Balcony jumpers.
People need vitamins and sea moss.
Shout out to the sea moss.
Shout out to the sea moss.
So the only clip that I saw for the BET Hip Hop Awards was Young Miami coming out when Trina was performing. That's it. She paid homage to the famous Trina outfit with the bra and leather paint. Like, she had that outfit on. Like, it was good. They did their thing, but I was just like, where's the promotion?
It was zero promotion.
Only commercials I've been seeing is Dragging Mr. Brown, Sharon Brown. Like that's it.
Oh yeah.
I literally saw nothing about.
He
the
got
BET
commercials.
Hip Hop Awards.
He got commercials and ads on lock.
talking about
They're
this.
not playing no other commercial in the world.
Did y'all see that?
The world, Craig.
Shout out to Regular Degular Bitch. Y'all see that she went viral again on
Again? Lord have mercy.
She stayed
I
going
know that's
viral.
right. I know that's right.
Every week.
No, literally. This time she went viral because she tweeted about the commercials, and Sharon Brown himself, he screenshotted her tweet and he just blacked her actual handle out, not her picture though, and used that as a quote, for his tweet to go in about the people that's trying to drag him. And she went viral, and she was like, the only reason I know I went viral is because somebody was in my comments trying to drag me and argue with me, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? And then she found out that way. It's quite funny. But what happened to promoting award shows? Like, it's not a thing no more. Like, we hear about it like 2-3 days before, then it just happened and they fade away.
And then on top of that, we hear that they had it at a nightclub.
I heard about that.
A Vegas nightclub.
I mean, Vegas nightclubs are huge in a way.
We're not doing award
They
shows.
should went live on Instagram. They would get more views.
Well, they weren't the people like when
Like Versus.
Oh, well, that would be smart. But no, a couple of years ago when the Soul Train Awards was at like wasn't it like at a big mansion or something, and it was outside? People liked that. The people loved how more intimate it was. But
it was windy as hell. Everything was blowing all over the
It's
place.
giving real control, and they'd rather see somebody that posts a YouTube video and get a more realer view of the situation.
Yeah, it's given that they want to save money, and I'm fine with. They figure, hey, we ain't spent no money to promote it. Most people ain't gonna watch it. We're gonna put it in this nightclub.
One person on YouTube can get more views in a live broadcast.
No, these are facts.
So it's just like
That's the world we live in
Who's
now.
actually watching it now? We'd rather watch the recap on YouTube.
We would rather watch
And people
podcasters
wanna
talk
see.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The only
It's the highlight reel moment.
I feel the only award show that we legit still care about in music is the Grammys, if you ask me. And that's because they still showcase it that it's an award show that you should be watching, that you should be interested in. Everybody else stopped doing it. Like the BET Awards used to be that show for our culture.
They still falling behind the whole train of things.
Who, the Grammys? Mm-hmm. I mean, of course.
I mean, Beyonce probably helped hold that up.
I'm not allowed to say her name, but she does for many reasons because we know that's one of the only award shows.
But she ain't dancing on it no more.
Oh, yeah. Like I don't remember the last time she performed, but it's the one thing about her is we know out of any other award show, that's probably the one that she would come to. Mm-hmm. Like if she gets. I don't think the nominations have officially dropped yet, but she's projected this year she'll be the first artist that has been nominated 100 times after all of her nominations happened this year. She's literally the first lady of music. So she's the biggest, she's the only superstar. Legitimate superstar.
But
And I mean, because we got Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande, things like that, but I'm talking about from the time when superstars were a thing, when it was many of them, like she still has that regal.
Every award show gave her the most time.
Yeah, because her name hold weight.
She do like a whole 20-minute set on a live television show.
Sean, she won't even come on the award show, and they'll still be saying, she's here. She's coming out.
Let's move on.
Oh, you want to get started?
Y'all continued. Y'all continued already. Are you excited about the new Tyler album?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Yes,
he announced it.
Yeah.
On his Instagram the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I feel like Tyler's, I mean, when I talk about people that inspire me, and I mentioned Tyler, he was definitely another one of those people. I mean, like one of the reasons why I'm walking around every time you see me, I'll have this shirt on is like because of people like him and Donald Glover and people that were like super immersive in each, album cycle. So I'm excited for sure.
As you should be.
Oh my God, each.
You say powerful names every
there's
time.
there's like no two albums that sound the same when it comes to those two that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
You have a favorite album by Tyler?
A favorite album by Tyler? It would probably be Igor.
Okay.
Probably my favorite.
All right, I'm not mad at it.
What's your favorite?
Honestly, Goblin holds a very special place in my heart, but so does Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love both of those. Well,
yeah,
I like every album for sure. Yeah.
You got a favorite Childish Gambino?
That would probably be. Sometimes I think about it. Sometimes it could be "Awaken My Love," or it could be "Because the Internet."
That's one of the best albums in the world.
Yeah, I feel like because they're like such different sort of things, it's kind of hard to put one above the other.
Exactly.
But I love both of those a lot.
I did like Etta Vista a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
I liked it more than I probably thought I was. Even songs I don't like. Like that shit with Young Nudie or whatever. I didn't really like it, but when it comes on, I know all the words. It's weird how shit like that happens, but I like that.
Yeah.
I like to just listen to the whole project in its entirety, and even if I don't like it, I'm still going. It's still part of it.
It's still part of it.
Exactly.
It's a story.
It's part of the story. It's part of the concept.
Yeah.
Don't skip
So
a
what's
chapter.
what's the concept for the next album that you got?
The next album, the concept is I'm playing a character that works at Maybell's Burger.
Oh yes, you did
And,
say that. You did.
But like the general concept, like it ties into the film, is basically the character sort of, he's building towards something, he loses everything, and he has to try to find out how to rebuild. So he needs like the inspiration, the support, and everything that is required to be able to rebuild and push forward. And,
Is this something you had to do like in real life?
I feel like in real life it's like much, I guess, what would it be, like a much more realer versions of it, like, you know, dealing with like loss of family and stuff like that, things that like just devastate you. In the movie and in the music it's not as like dramatic, but ironically, but yes, it's basically about like trying to rebuild and finding inspiration and, you know, thinking about what do you want. The first thing you hear on the album is like a bunch of people saying what they want, and the whole album is me talking about what I want. Then the last line is, what do you want, to the audience. So
does that have anything to do with why you created Name Your Price?
yeah, it sort of ties in. I think with the project, like I said, it's a bunch of people from Ohio on it. Even like when you mentioned like Full Metal Jacket, Nuke is on Full Metal Jacket. He's one of the voices that's singing in the hook. Like,
wow.
So like I have like a bunch of things like that where people play like little parts and bigger parts. So part of that is because when I wanted to make a project called Somewhere in Ohio, it's like, let this be a showcase. Because when people that are from outside of here, they'll be like, that's an interesting name for an album. I wouldn't, because I was actually watching a Life Jennings interview recently, and he said like nobody wants to shout that they're from Ohio. So it was funny because it's like for the last 2 years I've been working on this to do that on purpose. So like the music is doing that, the film has a bunch of people, and I wanted to do Name Your Price so that I feel like when you talk about like what the scene is lacking, what Cleveland is lacking, I wanted to in my way contribute to help other people, like help if you're lacking in the visual department, let me help you in this way.
Because I'm good at it, yeah.
I do every like step of it, so it's like whatever you need, I can help you with it, and I want it to be affordable. So yeah,
That's dope. That's
No,
amazing.
it is. I thought the same thing when I saw it. I was like, that's a unique approach.
What I've noticed about the younger ones, because you're younger.
okay. Yeah.
What I noticed about the younger ones is that they're at least so happy to help each other.
I will, yeah, absolutely.
And I think like coming from where I came from, like from back then, the reason why I even started doing any of this is because I just wanted to highlight people. But back then they didn't want to highlight you, they didn't want to help you.
Crabs in a barrel.
But y'all are just so, y'all move around a lot, y'all network a lot. I love that. And just watching y'all just make this amazing fucking music.
Thank you.
That shit is crazy. It's beautiful.
It's all about working with people, collaborating. That's really the only way you continue to grow as an artist or a creative. Like, yeah, it's cool when you can do everything yourself, but imagine if you just got one more person on the team.
Man,
how
please.
easier things get when you got two people at the table that's voicing their opinions and letting you know, like, yeah, you know, no, this is good, but if you change just this spot right here, it's gonna knock. Like you need that. You truly do to get better in anything that you're doing. You need other people. You need help.
Yeah. Definitely.
Hey, Babs, you look so cute.
So who's your help?
Who's my help? My girlfriend Erica.
Beautiful.
My manager, Andrea, my manager. My group Starlight that we mentioned. Like everything that we make in general, that we all make like on our own. We always are sending stuff like, and then like, you know, Tay Miles, different artists.
Yes, shout out to him.
Yeah, my boys, like just different artists. I always am sending stuff to get people's opinion and vice versa. Like as you're talking, I was thinking it's ironic because like we're talking about how I do everything, but like it's super communal though at the same time. So like, yeah, everybody, low key. I'm always sending stuff. I'm always playing stuff for people. I'm always trying to get opinions. Yeah,
that's dope.
That's good.
That's dope.
That's good. I wish I had people that I could ask for help. It's hard being better than everybody at everything. I'm just talking shit. It's a little truth to it, but you know.
It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Go ahead.
Look, besides me and you, but we've always been a duo, so I think of us as one. Even though we are a unit and we're two different people, the duo is the duo. Like it's always been us. So it's just we finally got to start asking, adding people to the team. Shout out to Mars and Show, Bossman Watson, Pro 3 and ENT. But that's really it.
We're getting into unmentionables.
It's about that time.
It's about that time.
You going first?
I'll go first.
All right. Do you have one? Unmentionable
yeah.
is anything that you feel like people should hear that is being slept on.
Okay.
In Cleveland and Ohio, artists, you can play yourself. Feel free to play yourself also if you want to.
I also want to throw in that when we interviewed Sam Supreme, and she definitely brought up your name.
She did.
Yeah.
She
Actually,
did.
when we did the unmentionable portion, you were her unmentionable. And then from then on, I was like, no, I got to see what the fuck.
Yeah.
She spoke very highly of
Shout out to Sam.
I mean,
Sam
she
great,
was...
And she's extremely talented. So
very
like
talented.
She say,
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with this project right now. Just like, you gotta tap in. You gotta respect it.
Yeah.
Because she one of them ones.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I want to, because you said you want to play me, you guys, I want to play somebody else for sure.
Okay.
I think of who it would be.
Look at you. That is noble.
Yeah, you got to pass it along. I like the fact
Very
that
noble.
somebody else will play me.
I'm going to play Cobra because that shit is hard.
Thank you.
This is on the Burgundy, the red edition.
If the sun burns out before we rise, before we rise, before we rise, if the sun burns out before we rise, before we rise, rise.
Just another nigga in America, them crackers got no love for us. I can never die, no doubt inside my mind, I know what's up. Been banging on the door, they try their hardest not to notice us. Rolling on this broken road until the fucking motor bust. Acting like you solid pressure rolls and then you fold it up. Reason why I keep my distance. I'm not one for politicking, all this time I spent just trying to get it right. Another swing, another miss. It ain't easy. In my halo, broken pieces, about 10,000 hours. I just spent out more than decent trying to use my pen and dodge the Morgan, dodge the precinct, everything I needed. Trying to finger fuck a visa, I just had a Nissan. She my reason, keep me breathing, Ava, keep me focused. When I feel like I'm defeated, I could never lose. Break the rules, I can't let them win, gotta make a move. Never losing sight like they want me to. I keep every goal in my peripheral. I can never let them blur the vision, that's my word, nigga, keep it moving. Till they put me in the dirt, nigga.
And you can see in my eye, I was focused. I never gave up, my man. I never gave up.
I'm on my way, I'm climbing up. It get dirty as the fuck, but I'm bathing in the buck shit. Think about trading, try your luck. People that took advantage of my spirit time and time again. Mama told me I'm too nice, but motherfucker, I'm the man. Genuine soul made of a gold. Story of the best they never told. Ain't no silence, so when I get a shot, tell everybody, baby, I'm from the pot. Why you playing around? Silly to play with the sound. Protect your brain, I'm making a change. My yard is cut, this niggas are blame. You looking at niggas who really be living the shit that they rapping. I'm not with the lies, I ain't hanging out with niggas who care. Back to no, back the fuck up. I don't need a reason to trust. The game was missing a flavor. The season was us. You had your season, LeBron. The next 50 seasons is us. I ain't too much worried about deep pass. I'ma eat good like I'm at a repass. Kill a beat, wake it up, make a repass. Everybody waking up, they was sleeping. Told me this, told me that, you a leech, yeah. I don't believe, I don't agree, don't take defeat, yeah. Went through depression, went through pain, still stay me, yeah. I'm dangerous, I rock your world, and bitch, I'm free, bad. Ass skinny down, I'm in her water like a tea bag. The Wayne Wade spazzing out, I had a heat flash. I'm just a little kid named Zachary, let me be that.
You know how to make that?
What, French onion dip?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh.
I mean, is it easy to make or something?
Yeah.
You know, I never.
It's a pack of Lipton onion soup and 16 ounces of sour cream. That's it. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can sprinkle some extra garlic and onion powder in there. Sometimes I do that.
In it too.
You could if you want to. Yeah.
Now that I hook it up.
Sprinkle some green onions on top.
Yeah, a little something. If you want to make it all.
You know, I like being fancy. You know me, I'm a little extra.
Couple carrots.
Onion hit them.
Baby carrots on the side.
Okay, on the side. Yeah, that's what I said. Now, in it.
Nah, baby carrots on the
Baby
side for
seasoning.
dipping, for dipping purposes.
So we gotta figure out a way to fry it.
To fry it.
We gotta
What's
figure
wrong
out
with you?
Sticky rice.
Y'all, that was what was that? That was Cobra by Will Cherry, Nuke Franklin, and who was the other gentleman on there?
Z Wells, he's in my group as well. Yeah.
Z Wells. Shout out to him. I'm gonna be like looking up extra people.
All of them.
All of them. Every single one of
so many
y'all.
people, I was just like, who are all these people?
Nah, for real.
When I was listening to Genesis, I was just like, who the fuck
This shit is hard.
I'm just like, who is this? Who is she?
She's from Columbus too, Nashaya Mom. Yeah.
Shout out to Columbus. I love Columbus.
Yeah.
They got some of the dustiest studs ever seen in my life.
Oh wow.
They got some nice
Dusty studs. Ooh, the dustiest studs.
Who you doing next?
He's gonna play Rico Blue.
Rico Blue 20. He's from the same town as me, Elyria, which is like 25 minutes west of downtown Cleveland.
Oh, I know. That's where I didn't get that job.
Oh,
bastards.
Bastards.
But yeah, so I produced that song. That's the
Burn
song
it to the ground.
When he turned 27 early this year, he basically sent me like this song that was on a different beat, and he was basically like chronicling his life up until he turned 27. And I told him like, let me redo the beat for you. I mixed and mastered it, and it's basically like his life story in a way. So yeah,
I'm excited to hear
Get into it.
Let's get into this. 27 by Rico Blue, y'all.
21, I didn't have a clue about shit. Doing blow whiter than the girls that I was fucking with. Half the time I'm getting by on pizza from the job I quit. I probably took some pennies too, just so I could buy some girl a drink. Then I went and met the girl that broke my heart when I was 24. But let me tell you how that story goes. I curl my toes if you mention her name, but I know she happy now, so I don't never mention her name. I blame myself for those mistakes, but I know that they complain, and I know that I'm accountable for most of that pain. We do long distance. Somebody told me she cheated, so I tried to buy her a ring and greeted. Unlike most of my shame, I flew to LA. I had me some days numb from the bullshit. I got punched in the face, broke up within days. I was facing the rage, I was facing a demon when I went back to Kentucky and had that starlight meeting with my brothers this season, dreaming big for these reasons. But despite all the energy steaming, I was depleted and was choking and screaming. And then I crashed, unstoppable couldn't last me. I was done in a flash, so now I'm back in Cleveland. 25, I'm getting by with my sister. Her car ended up missing. That was right before Christmas. That was way before visions. I took up helping people. That way I could help myself for my health. Felt like Hunger Games the way I died for me and my fam. I didn't give a damn about the circumstances. I'll get it to it myself. So I hustled out the mud in that cul-de-sac full of love. But I'll be damned if I'm staying here. So 26 hit, I did a mini tour, and baby, that was just a blip. Ended it in Cali with the flowers, had to take some hits. A music vid on the list, flying back felt legit. I met more beautiful faces, and some of them got kissed. No one can tell me about being grateful. You can ask anyone I met how many times I done said thank you and pray late at the table. I'm staring right up to heaven, and yes, I'm very blessed. So here's to 27.
I truly, truly enjoy storytelling.
Yeah.
Hip hop.
That's the key to it all, right there.
Like
stories.
It's a lost art too.
Yeah.
It is
like the rap now, and just like
Why
what
they
about
just be
the
saying what the
storytelling?
fuck ever? It'd be weird.
I blame that on Lil Wayne, but
no, but he did it right. Like you could talk. He talked about the same stuff, but he said it in so many different ways.
Yeah,
like people don't have that diaspora or the vocabulary or
Here
diction to even produce a bar
words.
like Lil Wayne. I'm talking double, triple entendres. I'm talking like
absolutely, but he's
almost
saying a
speaking
bunch of
different
nothing
language.
sometimes. Like what did he? What didn't even?
He didn't make mumble rap.
No, I didn't say mumble rap. I said
that's where we
people,
got lost.
They just be rapping and they don't be making sense. Like it just It
He
flow.
kind of did make them because they got the dreads. And
It sound good together, so they just be saying that. You know, I feel like Lil Wayne was one of the first mainstream artists to start doing that.
but he
No,
told a
does it the
story
best.
though. He painted a picture.
So for our last unmentionable,
I have Nay Bell's Burger. Whole
Nay
EP.
Bell's.
I'm sorry, what I say?
I don't know what you said.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Nay
yeah.
Bell's Burger. I'm sorry.
That's
Look,
that
y'all know
Midwest
English is
country.
hard.
That
I don't care what
Midwest
nobody say.
country.
English is hard. And it's ghetto. Get into it.
Is there a reason that it's 3 minutes and 11 seconds?
3 minutes.
Total.
Honestly, I created this because I knew the album was coming and I wanted to do something where I basically show who the character is and make songs from the perspective of the character. So I originally just made those songs all in one day. And there's music videos for each song. I shot all the music videos in like 30 seconds in total. 30 minutes. That would be crazy.
Oh my god, damn! Jesus Christ.
That would be nuts. But in 30 minutes, I shot all the videos, and basically, I just put it out as like videos at first, like just here's the character, here's what the character's feeling, and I ended up putting it on streaming because people were telling me like, man, I need this in my library. So yeah, so it's no like specific reason. They're all short just because it's supposed to be short. Basically.
Nice. I didn't know if it was gonna be some little, some artsy.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I know how we was gonna.
Yeah, it makes sense since the new project is piggybacking.
Exactly.
Off of it anyway. So let me get y'all a short
No, this is
sweet.
exciting.
Y'all get that shit wet first.
Jesus Christ.
You do.
Like your chicken dick.
Wanna get my money right, I promise me I'm better living. Wanna get my money right, I swear I won't be scared to spend it. Wanna get my money right again, I know it's been a minute. Wanna get my money right, I promise me I'm better living. Wanna get my money right, I swear I won't be scared to spend it. Wanna get my money right again, I know it's been a minute. La, and they can't tell me nothing right. Nothing else left to trust in, right? I ain't going out, I'm stuck inside. And they can't tell me nothing right. Stacking my bread for lunch this time. I don't wanna feel that hunger tonight.
Asking God why I'm still clocking in. Why when I'm turning on my whip, that key do not say Benz. On Monday, co-workers asking me everything I did. Bro, you are not my friend. Why niggas gotta hate when no one's watching you? That's the moment they start to take. Being slept on ain't a compliment, it's really lame. That stress be on my brain. As the world burns, is it selfish that I still got desires to earn? Am I helping or just wasting my time and my words? Can someone confirm? You live and you learn, begin to discern. For when to fly in alignment and wait for your turn. When there's no more concerns, I'm still asking God why. I'm so consumed with work, being creative is a luxury. Blow my brain all day at night, ideas can't even come to me. I need someone to comfort me. I need $250,000 injected into my company. Please don't offer crumbs to me. It's always up my pocket, one more album might just rupture me. They say they wanted something real, I guess this is the test. Cause if I fail, that means you didn't believe in the best. I say it with my chest. Somewhere in Ohio, it's a kid with his head and his arms over the desk, thoroughly unimpressed, uninspired and unmotivated for music's next. This'll die like all stars do, that was his guess, cause we settle for less. A lot of lanes I could've chose, but I chose to express. And from the moment I arose, I was supposed to be blessed. Niggas ain't half of who I am, they supposed to be pressed. That's what we expect. Yes.
Get into it.
Shout out to Sam Supreme in the building.
We see you, Sam. We were just
Shout out to
talking
Sam
about you.
Supreme.
Just
literally.
talking about you.
Shout out to Sam Supreme.
Go Google him right now. Listen to all his music. It's available
All of
everywhere, including SoundCloud.
Yeah, I gotta go on there. I gotta go perusing.
You're not
on
gonna
there.
be disappointed. All of it's hard.
I gotta go perusing on SoundCloud for some Will Cherry music because what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What am I missing? And I know I'm missing out on some other fucking heat. And I hate missing out. I have the biggest case of FOMO.
Really?
Yes. That's why I keep cycling my my streaming networks. Like when Power come back, I get Stars, then I get rid of it. Showtime for the Shameless back in the day. Now it's the Shy. Then I get rid of it.
You know what's crazy? I don't watch any of the black shows. I don't watch none of them. I don't watch.
You're not missing out.
I mean, I know I'm not. But it's just
Snowfall was great.
Yeah, Snowfall was great, but I have never finished all of Snowfall.
Oh, you might do
I
yourself
know.
a favor.
That's great.
Do yourself a favor.
I know.
Bodies. Oh my god, when he did that shit was hard.
I don't know. I be watching so much stuff at once, so a lot of stuff it falls to the wayside.
You know me, I like my reality TV. I can't get enough.
Mm-hmm. Baddies, shot o'clock.
Hello.
Child, my mouth is already watering for baddies. Mia West, they just dropped.
They was shooting.
Man,
they was shooting guns.
Tommy may or may not have had a BB gun inside of a stuffed animal, and when bitches tried to fight her, she popped them.
These bitches are niggas.
A BB gun.
This is wild.
Not a BB.
Bitches said they were traumatized and left.
I'm traumatized for them.
It ain't make no noise.
It ain't gonna make no noise if you shooting it out of stuffed
animal.
What type of Mr. and Mrs. Smith shit is that?
She just said on the reunion.
Like that. You want to front
She
like
just
that?
said on the reunion, bitches want to beef, but bitches don't want to die. And then,
But she can fight better than that toy.
can she?
Nah, not when she that drunk.
She always drunk and high.
Yeah.
A BB gun. That's a terrible word. Like, if
But
it
no,
ain't real, don't do it.
She always drunk and high, and the floor
What
is
you gonna
always slippery. That's the other thing.
I know she broke one of Bobby's ribs though. Them haymakers she be throwing I know they hurt. She love throwing a hook.
We eat those.
We eat those.
We eat those. Care about no haymaker.
Hey, look.
She can't even stand.
She can't.
Just push her down with your finger. Goddamn.
Okay. When is the album dropping?
We haven't announced the date yet, but it's definitely gonna be November.
Wait on it.
Yeah.
November. Any parties, performances?
Yes. When's the
coming up?
release party?
So
I'm trying to buy a ticket.
That'll be November 15th.
Okay.
Which is a Friday. We're gonna do a screening of the short film Somewhere in Ohio.
That's gonna be
at
dope.
Capitol Theater.
Okay.
Thanks to Young Cleveland Renaissance, which is like an organization with a bunch of different creative people. They're putting on an event. And the premiere film is Brother Joy, so I'm like the film right before that.
Okay.
And we're gonna do an album listening at the theater at the end of the night.
That
So
sounds.
yeah, November 15th, and it's free too.
Oh
shit! I need parts.
we love free.
Yeah.
Let me get my
I love
outfit.
anything
Let me
free.
get my outfit together.
Look, I'm see if I'm walking down the street and they say it's free, I'm taking it. I don't care if I don't need it, don't know what it is. If it's free, it's for me.
Yeah, I be taking free condoms for no reason.
For no fucking reason. Just because I can. They're
Just say
free.
they here.
Don't
Somebody
take
might
free candy,
need it.
everybody.
Look, somebody might need it.
Somebody might need it. Yeah.
Where can the people get your merch?
Merch at willcherry.us. That's my website.
Oh, we got a website. You should have led with that.
Y'all niggas ain't got no websites.
Google me. I
Y'all
have a
niggas
website.
ain't got no websites. Would you say it again? What?
Willcherry.us.
Oh my god.
Woo!
So that has like the merch that has like, if you want to like read more about me, watch my interviews and stuff, you can find it from there. Everything.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Look, feel free to use the link for episode 241.
Absolutely.
Put it on there for the people to watch it, so they can get to know you.
Yeah.
Okay, we covered.
I need a shirt. I need that shirt
immediately.
Definitely.
The hat too.
I do need a hat.
Yeah.
I'll be on there. I get paid tonight.
Okay, fire. We haven't put any of this stuff out. These are like prototypes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be putting merch out for the album though.
All right. See, I need a pre-order or something.
We'll be waiting.
I'm trying to blow some money.
You can give it to me.
I want merch. I want clothes.
I understand.
What you need, Jerry?
Money. I mean, I need merch too. You just want to buy me some clothes, but baby, I need money.
Merch and money.
Shout out to my mother. Her birthday was yesterday.
Yes! Shout out to the mom! Happy birthday! We love you. You take such good care of us.
Such good care of us.
Everybody, if you've been on the pod, go blow her page up because all the food she cooks.
Yes.
Tell her happy birthday.
The set.
Tell her.
The room.
The set.
The
She bought the
vibe.
pillow.
She bought the pillow.
The
yeah.
aesthetics.
The everything.
Everything. She literally is everything and then some. Okay?
She is everything and then
She's
some.
that girl. We
Yes,
love you.
yes.
We appreciate you.
Also, shout out to my little cousin Sanaa. Her birthday is coming up. I already got her gift.
Is that the one that you sent me the pictures of?
No.
Who is that?
But shout out to her too. That's Lauren.
I had no idea. I didn't even know I had missed them. I was just scrolling up because I was trying to find somebody else's name. And I was like, oh my God, who's this cute little girl with backs? I was
Lauren.
like, how did I miss these pictures?
Lauren, yeah.
Oh.
Little Lauren. She turned 6. Oh. That's the one I was trying to hire to be the camera switcher. If it wasn't for Marshall. Yeah. I told her, I said maybe when she turns 7, she can do this.
You did say 7. I remember that
7
vividly.
is, I want to get her started.
Get her started
because she
early.
loves shit like this. She loves all this. She was like, "Come on, let's make videos." Like anytime me and her are together, we making videos. Yeah. She wants to make content.
Okay. Well, maybe
and
we'll
I said,
have to,
just bring her in here, and
we will have to hire her and Delvante. Daughter
yes,
and have
shout
them
out
come
to her.
run something,
yes.
one day or something like
absolutely,
that.
Absolutely,
like a kid-friendly episode with them as guests or something like that.
Yeah, we can definitely put it on the.
Too.
Yeah, they can press a button.
Live.
I think that'll be cute.
It would be. Because we love the kids, even though it's capital fuck them kids. We still love the kids.
Church announcements. Stream Space, November 8th.
November 8th. Rap
champs. Yep.
I'm going to be there. Come hell or high water, I will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm already lit. My 2, if y'all look at the list, y'all know the 2 people I'm going to be screaming for the most. I'm biased. I won't say their names out loud, but y'all know. Because they've been on the pod.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What else is happening?
That's all I know for now.
We going to see Don.
Oh yeah, we're going to see Don Tolliver, y'all.
I mean, there'll be a couple of more episodes before the end,
but we going
to say every week we're going to see Don.
There will be one episode before then because it's literally next weekend.
See, even better. He got merch. You gonna buy me some Don Tolliver merch?
If I got some money by then, sure.
He has really dope merch. Really,
he
dope
does.
Merch. Yeah,
I believe it. I've missed out on. I didn't get the Love. What's it called? That album, Love Sick. I didn't get any Love Sick merch. I'm so mad.
Okay.
I wanted some Love Sick merch, but I didn't get any. But I'm definitely getting some Psycho merch.
As you should.
Because that album is on another level. I love every single Don Tolliver album that has ever came out. Ever.
Fire, yeah.
Agreed.
Like I love them all. He doesn't have. Yes, he's another one. Just no project really sounds the same. However, there were a couple songs on this last album that kind of sound like something that he recorded in 2018. Like something sounded a little Travis Astroworldy to me, and I think it was a song that Travis was on. And I was like, this sounds like it was probably recorded in 2018, but fitting, still fitting.
Well, you should be able to. If you can record a song, you should be able to use it at any time.
But what's that? Life of a Don?
Fantastic.
Flawless.
Ooh.
Life of a Don is flawless to me. Even Heaven or Hell is flawless to me.
Yeah.
That Can't Feel My Legs. Oh God. You don't even know because you don't do drugs. Oh, God.
Yeah. I always
You
like the
don't
song.
get
I
it.
can't relate to it, but I like the song.
Oh my God.
That shit is hard.
Cause ain't nothing like it. That them nights when you just like you lit, but it's just like I ain't sloppy drunk lit.
That reminds me of that day that you gave me that goddamn edible. Nigga, I was slumped in my
basement.
computer chair. Oh my God, I was so happy I was already at home.
That was a time. Remember that time we went to Rebar and we was just lit?
Oh my God.
We went to see Travis, Trav Hen.
Trav
Shout out to
Hen.
Trav
Oh
Hen.
my God.
And we was like lit, but it was the perfect level of lit. A time.
That was when Marcus Allen Ward was there too.
Mhm.
Oh my God, what a night!
Mhm.
It was March. I'll never forget it.
What a time! Y'all gonna come outside with us one of these days.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. But that was episode 241. I can't hit the thing.
Yeah.
We need the stroll out music. That was episode 241 in this bitch.
Not
I'm
the
just
stroll
Jer.
out.
She's the Lucky Laugh. He is motherfucking Will Cherry.
Jesus.
Google him. Google him. Check out his website. Listen to his music. You won't be disappointed.
Man.
Now check
I
that.
mean, I really don't know what else to say. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Fantastic guest.
Thank you guys for having me.
Anytime, you
Absolutely.
can come
Nah,
back.
this.
Come back.
Once I heard all the music, I was like, wait a minute.
He one of the ones, and we like to, as Lav said, highlight the people who deserve to be highlighted.
Yeah.
So until you hear from us again, y'all gonna be great out here in these streets.